Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Monday morning here in Colorado. Um, the atmosphere has been very peculiar, and I just wanted to connect with you. It's been a little while, I know. I was in recovery mode most of last week after Burning Man, Power of Prayer, and Unify Fest, and all the driving that I did. My body was extremely fatigued, and then I developed some congestion. So good morning, Agnes, and look like Blythe. Couldn't see the. I wear reading glasses, so if I don't see your name correctly and pronounce it correctly, maybe I should just not. But hey, whew, if you're following me in the middle of the night, night before last or in the morning, I was awoken at 3:33 and was prompted to ask some of you to join me in a collective prayer. And then I was awakened again this morning at 2, 3, 4 and also prompted the same. So I've been waking up a little bit later than I would like to for my day, but it's okay. And those of you who are light workers, we've been doing a lot of work in the ethers in our dream time. And because we are in go time, people, we are in go time. I right now would like to offer my services to you if you are in a state of panic, fear, scarcity, frustration, any of these things that you feel are debilitating you. I put my brother's name there as well, Douglas Holzman. He's in the Modesto area of California right now, and people have been coming to him lately. Not me right now, up until this point, because I was in recovery mode, but now I'm feeling much better, and I am offering myself to you. The more humanity goes into that state of fear and confusion and doubt and all those other negative human emotions, the harder it is for us to obtain that peace on earth, heaven on earth. It is obtainable, but we have to go within and really connect to our heart space to obtain that. So, look at it as a test for yourself too. How are you dealing with your emotions through these catastrophic things that are happening around our planet globally? How are you dealing with them? What are you doing? Are you being proactive? Are you just sitting in your living room in a state of fear and feel like you're immobilized because of the fear and you don't even want to go outside? That's no way to live either. So if in your area, wherever you live, we can help you. We can help you remotely. And if there are any other light workers that feel the call to be of assistance right now, I'm not asking for any money. If you would like to donate some funds to me, that's wonderful. But right now, that's what it's not about. It's about making sure that no one is left behind, or at least given the opportunity to not leave you behind, because you're being debilitated by fear, panic, worry, and all those things. There's a lot going on right now, but it's, Mother Earth has to do her cleansing. She's pretty much had enough. I had premonitions and dreams and was shown, of this happening. I used to have recurring dreams of tsunamis, and I was helping people in these tsunamis, and they're mostly elders that I was assisting to safety. Where I'm living now, there's no ocean, so I don't know what those dreams were about, but perhaps it was just a premonition of what's happening now with the hurricanes and creating floodings in Florida and Texas and what have you. And as far as the fires, there's some people in Idaho that have been experiencing these lightning fires since July, and their mindset is that, well, we're just so used to it. They're playing games outside and just dealing with it in that way. But in all seriousness, you need to have some protection over your breathing, you know, so get some kind of breathing apparatus. Don't just be out there and go, well, I'm just going to deal with it, because this is really toxic for your lungs. If they're not just wildfires and they're burning, these fires are burning within towns, cities, communities. Think about the plastic play structures that are outside and burning, and all of that, those chemicals from those plastic, you know, play structures are going up into the ethers. Those fences that look really aesthetically pretty, but they're made out of resin, and that's burning and melting, going into the ethers, and all that is toxic for our bodies. So keep these things in mind. You know, be proactive and you know, start getting some food rations. You can go online and get containers of food that'll last you 30 days up to a year, and they're not that expensive if you go on Amazon, and usually free shipping. Get some breathing apparatus, maybe even depending on where you're living, think about getting hazmat suits. You know, this is real. This is real, but no need to be scared about it. It just is what it is. And if we unite together and come together in prayer and stay in our heart space, all will be well. I can almost guarantee you that all will be well, and there's no need for fear or panic. But it is smart to be proactive about it. And so, you know, we're talking here in my community about getting some things in order in that way. You know, again, depending on where you live, you might want to just have a stockpile of supplies and have them on hand. Or if you feel like, you know, you need to head up to the mountains, so be it. I wouldn't head to any coastlines. So, you know, either stay put if you have a basement, if you have a shelter already in place, you know, just start making your way there perhaps, or at least make a game plan, because if there's no cell reception and you need to make sure that your families know where you're going to be and have a meeting place, you know, start talking about these things. This is real stuff. This is real. And you know, a few years ago, I was already starting to express to my family, you need to start getting ready. You need to start getting ready. And most of my family did not heed my words. So if you're watching me now, and you know what's happening around us in the planet, please don't disregard what I'm saying. I knew this was coming. Many of us knew this was coming. And if you watch one of my videos on YouTube, I was you know, awakened by the Syrians last year at 5:55 on 8/8, and the Syrians gave me a bunch of downloads, and they told me that they're to be used in the future for humanity, and kind of like an on and off switch. I would be, you know, they would just kick in, and then I'd know what to do when shit hit the fan. Well, shit's hitting the fan now, and I'm waiting for that activation to be activated, those downloads, excuse me, to be activated. And that's part of what I've been doing in terms of my sound journeying, is giving you all some new light codes, downloads, and activation codes for wherever you're at in your life, in your ascension, and your process, and your journey. Another thing that had happened to me when I was living in Sedona last year, during one of my alpha biotic treatments, the Arcturians, their mothership, showed me their location underground in Sedona. I never disclosed that location, and nor will I do that. But basically what they telepathically told me, because at that time many people were asking me, why are they not coming down to help us? Well, because it's our shit to clean up. We've made the mess, not them, and they are on standby. So I've just received word that a lot of our galactic relatives have come down, and they are here, and they are going to help us. So going back to that download I received, that telepathic information from the Arcturians, they said basically, when shit hits the fan, they will come. They will surface. They will rise. That's actually what they said. When shit hits the, well, shit hits the fan is my words. But when shit hits the fan, they will surface and they will come and aid and assist us. I can confirm that the Syrians are already here. I cannot confirm the Arcturians are already here. I just started reaching out to them recently, and haven't heard back from them yet. So I don't know if they are still kind of on standby and waiting. But yes, they are here to assist us. So those of you who are connected to any of your galactic families, you know, if you haven't been communicating with them extensively, now is a good time if you want to entertain that and go down that avenue with them. I was watching this document on Netflix last night. I don't think it was random or happen chance, but I was looking to just unwind from the day and plug in on a movie, and I ended up coming across this documentary called, it was called the, I think it was called like the Undocumented, or I'm so sorry. But it was about everything coming up to full disclosure, and talking about the extraterrestrials and how they are not a threat, but they see us as a threat because we, as human beings, we have all that anger and resentment and ego and all that. So they're more afraid of us than we should be afraid of them. And they've always told me, you know, we're not here to harm anyone. We're here to help. And I fully believe that. So there you go. You know, share this video with anybody that you wish, who you feel that could maybe benefit from our services. Again, I just want to put out an APB out there to all the light workers. You know, I know you all have been gathering within your tribes and holding space and meditating and doing prayers, which is wonderful, you know, for the planet and for humanity. But there are people that are going through some serious struggles right now that need to hear our voices, that need to talk with us and give them some peace and help them make that shift and transition. Because we are in go time right now, it's be God or be gone, which means you have the opportunity to step into your I am God presence and come to the light. That's what we as light workers, it's our obligation to at least give everyone the opportunity to step out of the dark and come to the light. If they choose not to, what do? We bless them and we send them with love. That's the best we can do. Can't force anyone to come into the light. It doesn't work that way. So all we can do is bless them and send them love. And then just keep doing what we're doing. And we knew that we were going to get really busy coming up since last year. And we knew this year was going to be really intense and really busy. And it has been so far. And now with everything that's happening globally, we're super busy. So, you know, it's okay, because this is what we all came back for, and this is what we signed up for. And, you know, this is how, at least I can speak for myself, this is how I am being of service. Not just as an earth guardian, not just as a water protector, but also helping humanity make their shift. That's why I'm here. That's what I do, and I'm here for you. Just know that 100%. So send me a private message through Messenger, and if you want to give me your phone number, leave me your phone number. As long, I think I did just recently get international put on my cell phone. Last time I called Canada, that was kind of a mistake. It ended up costing me over $50. So now I have a plan. So if you're out of the United States, I can probably call you. Or if you want to FaceTime on through Facebook or Skype, send me a message and we can do that. Or also Facebook offers, you know, we can talk without the video. So I'm here to be in service to you. And I mean that with my heart and all of my being. There's no reason why you have to suffer or feel that you're suffering by yourself. You know, for those of you who live alone and you feel like you have nowhere to turn or no one to turn to, I'm here. Douglas Holzman's here. You know, I can't speak for any of the other light workers, but I'm sure if they're watching this video, you know, their heart is opening up and being available to you too. So I encourage any of the light workers to share this post, or, you know, in the credits there, in the comments, put down your email or any way that you would like to have any of our community contact you. So I'm just going to leave you with that much. Yeah, this was important. I don't even have makeup on. I didn't even do my hair. I'm just like being raw and vulnerable right in front of you all, whoever's watching. And that's okay, because it's not about what I look like. It's about what the message is, and, you know, I'm speaking from my heart. If you're in the Boulder area, on the 21st, I'm facilitating a sound journey at the Double Rainbow Ranch in Longmont. So if you are in need of some good healing and some good medicine, right now is a really good time to come and receive. Come and receive. And how much does it cost? It costs reciprocity. Whether you bring me a stick of sage, or you know, a bunch of bananas, or some folding frog skins, it doesn't matter. As long as you give from your heart, I am open to receive what that is that you're going to offer me in exchange for my offering. So that's it. I love you so much, and many blessings to you, and everything's going to be beautiful, and it's perfect. And if you visualize in your mind and in your heart right now that heaven and peace is already here, the transformation then begins for you and the community around you. You know, as I said before a couple weeks ago, we are medicine and life is a ceremony. Don't forget that. We are more powerful than we give ourselves credit for. We are amazing beings, and we together as a collective can make the shift happen with ease and grace. Doesn't have to be a struggle. Doesn't have to be difficult. Once we get out of our own way, everything will just flow and the magic begins. So I believe that with all my heart, and I love you so much. Enjoy your day, enjoy the week, and many blessings to you, infinite blessings. Bye.